that way you can start keeping more of it. All right. Now let's get into the segment. I want to talk about a topic called single point of failure. Hey, Miss Owens, how you doing? Single point of failure. All right. Now, for those who do not know me and know what I do to earn my keep, there's two things that I do to earn my keep. One, I still have a job. Okay. I'm like 3-4 years out from retirement, claiming early retirement. So I'm hanging on to it so I can get that little whatever, 30-40%, whatever they're going to give me or what have you. Right. And I'm blessed for that. Okay. So I shouldn't speak down on that. Okay. But I'm also a business owner. And as a business owner, I have a niche in financial education. Right. And that's something that I came across about 4 years ago. I got financially wise about some things because I had to look at my own financial situation, right? And so I became, and still becoming, financially wise each and every day. All right. So I wanted to talk about something what we call single point of failure. Now, in my world, I'm a computer engineer on my regular job. All right. And the word single point of failure is a taboo for our industry. So I want y'all to think about it. The phone that you're on now, okay, is ran on an infrastructure. Okay. The water that you drink is ran by an infrastructure. The lights that you're using is ran by infrastructure. Okay. And so an infrastructure is a collection of components. All right. And so in the computer world, the infrastructure is a collection of systems. All right. So if one system fails, then now the operation continues. Okay. And so now you can go to that one system, fix it, put it back in the infrastructure, and now it'll provide continuous operation. All right. And so in the computer world, all right, and you can look at it from a business, and I'm gonna relate to all this now. You can look at it from a business, relationship, or what have you, as far as it never fails. Somebody hits me time I get on live. All right. So what I was saying? Oh, so you have a collection of systems that keep your infrastructure going. So in the computer world, right? That's how profits and performance and profits are made, because of the 24-hour uptime and accessibility to customers. Now just think about it. If one system, if your system is down, you're not able to get to the internet, then we're fussing because we rely on the internet. Okay. So that means you can't, the internet is not built off of a single system. It's built off of an infrastructure, just like the water you're using, the lights that you're using. Okay. All right. Now let's look at your body. Okay. Let's look at your body. Did you know that there's at least 60,000 blood vessels that leaves your heart? There's five main blood vessels, but there's at least 60,000 blood vessels that leave your heart. What's up, Lori? So just think about it. You got 60,000 blood vessels that's pumping blood throughout the human body. All right, that's pumping blood. Now just imagine one of those blood vessels stop working. Well, you got 59 other thousand blood vessels that are still pumping blood. Okay. All right. You have two eyes, right? You have two arms. You got two legs. Now I want you to imagine living life with just one eye or one arm or one leg. Now, I want anyone here who's listening to me, I want you to type a 1 if you feel as though that it's easy to have, or it'll be easy to live with just one eye, one arm, or one leg. Type a 1 if you think it'll be easy, or type a 2 if you think it will be extremely hard. Someone type a 2 or a 1. Someone type a 1 if you think it'll be extremely easy with just one eye, one arm, one leg, or type a 2 if you think it'll be extremely hard. I already know what the answer is going to be. So it will be very challenging to have just one eye, one arm, one leg, or one blood vessel. Okay? It will be hard to have one blood vessel. If that one blood vessel stopped pumping blood, then you will die. That's just point blank. But because your body have multiple blood vessels, now you don't have a single point of failure in your body. Okay? Same thing with all the resources that you use. If you had just had one water main, then you won't get any water. If you just have one cell phone tower, then it'll be hard to service millions of cell phones. So you have to have multiple cell phone towers. Okay? So say where you're going with this, where you know where I'm going with this. Tomorrow is payday. Tomorrow is payday. And tomorrow we're going to be getting some wages or a wage. Now let me ask the question. Do you have a single point of failure in your finances? How many sources of income do you have? Is it just the W-2? If it's just a W-2, I want you to imagine just you having one blood vessel pumping in your body. And that one blood vessel just stopped working. That's the same example or analogy that you can relate to you relying on just your W-2 as the single income for your source of income. What happens if something happens to your W-2? Anything can happen to your income, to your W-2. Jobs are closing, bosses are firing, you're no longer a value resource to that organization. And then when all that happens, guess what happens to your income? Gone. But if you just relying on just the W-2, you're setting yourself up for a single point of failure. And so the whole reason of having multiple resources is to have continuity. So that way, continuity provides continuous operation. Okay? Just like we expect the internet to always stay up so we can get on it because of the accessibility of it. It's the same as far as you earning money. You should not be relying on just one source of income, because if you do, you're setting yourself up for a single point of failure financially. Your one source of income cannot take care of multiple financial goals. It cannot take care of multiple financial situations. It cannot fix multiple problems. Okay? So you need multiple sources of income. So the question I'm asking to everyone is, we got two eyes, we got two legs, we got two arms, we got multiple blood vessels, but do we have multiple sources of income? If the answer is no, it's time to level up. You need multiple sources of income. So that way, when that one source of income stops, you won't die financially. Okay? So we don't promote, and we want everyone not to have a single point of failure. As a matter of fact, we don't want anyone to be a victim of single point of failure. Okay? We don't want anyone to be a single point of failure. We want everyone to have an infrastructure. Okay? And the infrastructure is nothing more than having multiple components, systems, resources of some sort. In a financial state of being, you want to have an eco infrastructure, okay, where you have a W-2 over here, you have a 1099, and you have a 1098, okay? That's building your ecosystem. And yes, Chris, I'm glad you pointed that out. That does not mean go get a second or third job or working overtime. That's not what we're talking about here. That's not what we're talking about here. Because as I put out this morning, there's a difference between appreciation and depreciation. Appreciation is the increase in the value of something. Depreciation is the decrease in the value of something. The money that you're earning, which is that one job, that single point of that single source of income, is depreciation every day. It's depreciation every day. But we rely on it solely. And we wonder why we struggle financially. We don't know what we don't know. But SAID is here to fix what we don't know. Okay? By providing what I know. Now it's up to you to implement what I just shared, what I know. All right? Yeah, so it does not mean to go get a second job or a third job. That's not building your ecosystem, because your wages is taxed at the highest tax bracket, and it depreciates faster than 1099 and 1098. Those things appreciate. All right? But you learn that as you build your eco infrastructure. All right? You will learn that. But my whole message to this whole thing is, don't be a victim of single point of failure in terms of your finances. You need more than one source of income. And let me be clear on it. When I say having more sources of income, I'm meaning the additional income alongside of your W-2. It needs to be income that appreciates, not depreciate. Getting another W-2 source of income is not the answer, because W-2 income depreciates. We're talking about income that appreciates. Chris, thank you for bringing that out, because I know some people will be thinking about, well, said, if you're talking about getting multiple income, let me go get me a second job or work overtime. You killing yourself. Said that ain't the message. Said is just trying to tell y'all. I ain't trying to tell y'all to go kill yourself to earn your keep. Why should you? We talking about working smarter, not harder. Working hard is very admirable, yes, but very admirable folks are broke. Okay? Admirable folks are broke. I can't even say the word. So there's nothing wrong with working hard, but let's learn how to work smart. Okay? Let's learn how to work smart. Build your eco infrastructure so where you're not having a single point of failure in your finances. All right? Get something running alongside of your W-2, 1098 and a 1099, not another W-2, because you're killing When you go get another W-2, what you're doing, you're destroying the most important equity that we all can have ownership in, and that is time. And we supposed to be good stewards of everything that God gave us, to include time. Time is not ours. It belongs to God himself. He grants time to us. He can take that away from us at any given time. Okay? So don't be walking around here claiming that's my time, that's my time. No, that's God's time. You just a stewardess of it. Now you got to do something right with it. Work smarter to where you can bring back more of God's time to do something else with. Be positive and productive with it. Okay? But if you stuck in that rat race of the single point of failure, you're going to be losing not only money, but you're going to be losing time too. That's just to get down out here. It's just to get down. If you dealing with a single point of failure in your finances, chances are you losing time as well, because now you're trying to work overtime to stay ahead, or to break even, or you getting a second or third job to stay to think you're getting ahead or stay even. But just know, getting a second or third job, you're gonna be taxed 3 times. That's how wages works. That's how the legislature have it to where taxes work. If you get 2 jobs, that means you're gonna get taxed twice. If you get 3 jobs, that means you're gonna get taxed 3 times. So it doesn't pay to go get another job if you're trying to build your ecosystem. You need a 1099, which appreciates. It's taxed at 15%. You need to go get a 1098, which is investment, which is taxed at 10%. Have it running alongside of your W-2, which is being taxed between 28 and 33%. Are y'all hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? Don't be a victim of the single point of failure. All right? That's my message, and I'm sticking with it. So y'all, I hope y'all found some value from this. Okay? If so, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Leave a comment if you like, whether it's positive or negative. I will address all of them. Okay? But don't be a victim of single point of failure. That's not what we're here for. That's not what I'm promoting. That's not what I'm advocating. I want everyone to thrive, but you can't thrive off of a single component. Just think about it now. Think about the blood vessels in your body. If you just had one and that one blood vessel was compromised, what do you think will happen to your body? Now think of your finances the same way. Think of your finances the same way as that blood, that blood vessel or them blood vessels in your body. Can you live with one kidney? Some would say yes. But wouldn't it be better if you had 2? Can you live with one arm? Some have, some can. Wouldn't it be better if you had 2? Can you live with one leg? Sure you can. Wouldn't it be better if you had 2? Can you live with one source of income? Hell, that's all we know to do. Can you do it? Yeah. Wouldn't it be better if you had 2 or more? Sure will. So let's think about that. Let's think about that now. Think about the income that you're earning, that source of income, and think about them blood vessels that's pumping in your veins. You have more than one blood vessel. If one craps out, you still are living and you still thriving, because you have 4 others that's doing the job until that one compromised vessel repairs itself. The question is, do you have that same capability with your finances? If the answer is no, here's what I'm going to invite you to do. I want you to click the link below this video. Y'all know I've always share I've always point out a problem, but I'm always going to provide a solution. Okay? I want you to click the link below if you want more income vessels. If you want to build your eco infrastructure, I want you to click the link below, and I want you to listen to a video that's going to show you how to build your eco infrastructure. Okay, it will show you how you can take that one single source of income to where that single source of income will build you an eco infrastructure. All right, I invite you to click that link below. If you're skeptic about it and you cool with just having one blood vessel, don't click the link. If you're cool with just living with just one arm, one eye, or one leg, don't click the link. Don't click the link. I only invite those who want 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 arms, multiple sources of income. All right, that's all I'm looking for. Those are only people that I'm looking for, that are looking for more than just one source of income. All right, I invite you to click that link. All right, hope y'all have a good rest of your afternoon. I'm going to go grab something to eat, and I'm going to finish the rest of my day. All right, y'all be blessed.